And 2007 drink it beautifully.
Okay.
Better now than they were on release.
Yeah.
But we have this kind of immediacy that we need to really, really kind of drink our wine now.
Because we're a young country, everything's in a hurry, we've got to do it now, we've got to prove it now, we've got to be better than
exactly. And so you get caught up in that, and it becomes part of the marketing as well.
France doesn't have to prove a thing, France is established.
Yeah.
We're a toddler.
Yeah, we are the infant.
Yeah.
And
France is a dribbly old man with a red nose and a drinking problem.
And we've got the attitude, the kind of terrible twos, threes type thing.
We're the Bulgaria.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what we are, and that's probably a bloody good analogy of where we sit right in the marketplace now.
Right. So we just need to get into our 30s.
Yeah, 30 something.
Right. Well, that's a lot more smelly. Is that the right word?
Yeah. there's a lot more character going on.
I can smell cheese in that. Can you?
Can you name your cheese? Are you good at cheese?
No.
What kind of food? I mean, 'cause this is one of the dilemmas that India's going to go through. Is that they're starting to develop a wine culture, but their food doesn't.
God, I've never tasted such bad wine as we've had it in India in Darjeeling at the top of the top of the hills.
Not known for its wine.
This white wine was just the most. I mean, I don't know my wine, but I know that was the most heinous white wine I've ever tasted in my life.
Oh, wow.
And I wish I knew what it was. It might even be in the book. I can have a look.
Yeah, that'd be quite interesting because I mean, they're a massive country. The market potential there is huge.
Yeah.
And also, they've got a diverse range of climate.
Yeah.
And so, one place is going to be suitable for growing grapes if they get the right people in there.
Yeah. So Himalayas, bad, and then you get down to the middle belt with Delhi, and Delhi's very cold in the winter but very hot in the summer.
Right, okay.
And then you get down to Goa in the south, and that's just like Sri Lanka, it's just hot and humid all year round, so I don't know, what's...
So probably kind of...
Maybe around that Delhi area, the middle belt.
North, you go a bit more kind of north.
Right.
So you get a real diurnal difference between kind of day and night in temperature and...
Punjab wine, is what you want.
Is that northwest?
Northwest of Delhi, set up a vineyard there.
Well, I mean, China is the fourth largest. This is the interesting fact. China is the fourth largest wine producing or grape growing country in the world right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Have you? I know I've never tasted Chinese wine.
I haven't either. No.
There's a thing I was looking at the other day when I googled something and it came up. China, the fourth kind of largest grape growing country in the world, and I thought, holy moly.
We're stuffed.
Yeah, once they start producing and consuming.
Yeah. No, they'll go down the tube. Don't worry about
it. So you're getting back to this one.
I have got cheese in that one, by the way.
I do get that kind of brownie. I almost get mushroom. Yeah. It's a mushroomy kind of. It's certainly a dirty nose, but interesting. Dirty in a positive, not negative way.
See, I like the other one better than that.
Do you?
I mean, that's a bit heavier, and I know it's got probably more substance, and I think the wino would like that more than. I like the other one. It's just lighter.
I didn't make either, so you can say anything you like about it.
Right, yeah, I definitely like the first one, but I'll drink both bottles, but not this afternoon because.
I like the texture of this one better.
Right.
The other one was probably a bit too sweet for me. This one is a lot more kind of dry in the mouth. Probably a lot easier to match with food.
Do you get the dry horrors more from red wine than white wine? I mean, as a rule.
It really depends on
the person.
On your environment, what food you're having, and how much you have.
Right. And does drinking water between wine actually help the hangover?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not me.
Not me either. I'd rather eat and have wine and stuff
like that.
I
don't want to cheat in the middle with water. Like, put your water away, you poor. That's ridiculous. Come on, let's just...
I'd rather drink a beer.
Yeah.
In between.
But look, you're going to be hungover tomorrow morning anyway, so let's just have fun.
Yeah. And at least you know you're going to be hungover.
You could get hit by a taxi on the way home.
Yeah.
You don't want to be drinking water in between.
And also I don't clean up the glasses with water.
Right, you just go on to the next wine.
Go into the next wine, yeah. There's a lot of kind of snobbing about kind of like pouring water and spilling it around so you get the kind of the purity of the wine and kind of...
So that's not a thing that should be done, or should have to be done?
Do you know, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
To be quite honest, I recommend doing what pleases you. It's your wine.
And you know, that's what Jamie Oliver's kind of taught everybody, isn't it? If you want to cook it. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, chuck it in like that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I would totally. If there was a Jamie Oliver of wine, I would say, yeah, just do whatever you want with wine. Yeah. So what are your future plans? Anyway, getting back to...
looking at doing a few more books. I mean, the Black Craps, this book's going on quite well. It's gone to the bestseller list, what we're really stoked about because we put so much effort into the book.
Yeah.
Bowling through India, and so we're looking at maybe Sri Lanka, something else.
What about Aussie?
Aussie would be great actually. We did look at other sports maybe, but we're kind of good at, we're average at cricket. If I went to say play football in Brazil, I'd just be useless, and these kids on the streets would just...
But surely that's half the fun, isn't it?
Yeah, no, you've got to have some, you've got to be able to kick a ball, you know.
Yeah, it does help.
Maybe ping pong around China. I like ping pong.
Do you?
Yeah.
Table tennis?
Yeah. That'd be great.
Jeez, I should imagine it, because it's quite an inexpensive sport.
Just need your bat, mate. That's all you need.
Exactly, and I should imagine that there'd be a billion Chinese that would be better than me. Even though I used to rate myself.
No, you'd be alright. You just choose a really, really old guy who's blind.
Yeah, and with one arm.
Yeah, with one arm. Yeah. No arms. And then you'd be fine.
Amputated.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that's my level.
Yeah, well there you go.
We used to have one kid at school who was, I don't know, this is going to sound quite racist or something, but Asian, but could play table tennis and used to wipe everybody. And he was stereotyped from that point on.
But they grow up with it, man. They're just like so good at it. So yeah, I'll look at doing some little TV projects, which is still on the pipeline. So more writing, being a dad.
Yeah. You enjoying that?
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's cool.
But what was how did you get into it all?
I wrote articles years ago for Metro and The Listener, and always wanted to write books.
Right. Okay.
And just that's how I got into it. I mean, and it's just persistence, you know. And one of my sayings is persistence isn't sexy. It's just not.
Yeah. Well, you did that with another book of yours, didn't you? The Busking.
Yeah, I did a book called UK on a G string, which was it's a guitar string, by the way. I lost a bet with this Australian guy and had to door-to-door busk around the UK and make enough money to fly home, so I had to make £500.
Right, okay.
Purely from door-to-door busking. Now this isn't busking like when you go into a street corner and you have 100 bad songs.
Yeah.
This is I only had one song. So if you only have one song...
Wow, that's a challenge.
Yeah, but you just sing it 1,000 times. Oh, it was a song about Harry Potter that I wrote myself.
Oh, right, okay.
But the beautiful thing is when you corner someone on their doorstep, and you sing to them, they can't not give you money.
Yeah.
You know, well, it's to just bugger off, get out of my life, go away from my
doorstep. It's like the trick-or-treaters.
Yeah. So 8 out of 10 doorsteps would slam the door in my face, but there's always 2 that would say, "Good on you, mate. Here's a quid."
So you only need kind of like 1,000 of those.
Yeah, and I got home. But the problem was when I'd make money from the busking, I'd go straight to the pub. Yeah, and it'd be like
at the end of the street.
Yeah. They're like, "Oh Guinness, it's only £2." Oh, that's good. Yeah, a couple of those, mate. And yeah, but it went really well. I got on Richard and Judy show and all that sort of stuff in the UK. Yeah.
Oh, they were huge.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're like now. I don't know when did you come back from the UK?
Oh, 2002.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. That's before Judy's breast fell out live on television. Did you see that?
No.
Oh, it did. Yeah. It's not a good sign.
Well, she's getting on.
Yeah. Well, you should look it up on YouTube. Judy's breast falling out.
On morning TV.
She was some awards. It was a bit of a Janet Jackson thing, you know.
Oh, right, okay. You know. Trying to get them back in the limelight.
Being back, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to finish up here. Thank you so much, Justin.
No worries. Thank you.
I know it's kind of last minute and everything like that, but much appreciated anyway.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Oh, pleasure. And we'll catch you next time on Wine Vault TV.